Hi friends, it's Claire from ScrappyNerdUK, and today I'm sharing with you my first assignment for the UK Scrap Addicts creative team. Now, if you guys haven't heard about this, we are trying to dominate the world with fantastic UK scrap videos. There's also blogs, Instagram, Pinterest. We're trying to get it all over the place. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoy the process video on this one. This is, the theme of this one is multiple photo layout. So here comes the video. So here we go. So I'm just starting with my photographs. And for this one, I've had these photographs in my photograph stash for about 10 years, and it was a stream of photos of my now husband riding a suitcase trolley cart across a car park, and I love the way that it's sort of the pictures are. He's the subject, so that's him. He's getting closer and closer in each picture. So here, all I'm doing is I backed the photographs almost like a film strip on some white card, and then I backed it on some mint green paper. And the paper pack that I'm using for this layout is the Dear Lizzy Lovely Day, one of the new collections that are out. So I'm just taking full advantage of this cut apart sheet, and I want a hint of red in my layout. So I'm just using this punch, and I'm going to use this just to put to the top left and the bottom right of the photo strip. And you'll see there I've used the that paper there with the mopeds and the bicycles on. That's also from the Dear Lizzy Lovely Day collection, and I thought it was apt for this picture. So I'm just using some glossy accents to stick those down. I do need to get myself some tacky glue and a fine liner bottle. It's on my list of items to buy, my long list of items that I still want. Next, so I've used a sketch for this layout, just because I'm not used to scrapping with multiple photos, to be honest with you. So this was new for me. So I sort of tried to make the challenge a little easier by using a sketch on this. So I've just punched out some 3-inch circles in the same green paper that I used to back the photographs with, and the sketch calls for 3 places where the circles go. And then next I'm grabbing my my journal mask just to create some journaling lines where the journaling's going to go. And again, I'm not massive on journaling on my layouts, but I thought, hey, since I'm sort of out of my comfort zone with trying something new with multiple photos, should I say, then I thought I would also give this a go with the journaling on there as well. And I think it needs a little bit of journaling as well, just to say where we were and what was going on. So that tag that you see to the left there, that's come from the cut apart sheet as well, and I knew that I was going to add that on just to create a bit of interest to the left. So next I'm just adhering these circles down, and my dear old ATG has run out of glue, so I'm going back to my roots and painfully peeling off the back of the double-sided tape. And I've not been a happy bunny with doing that. I don't know how I coped before without having before I had an ATG, if I'm honest with you. So next here, I'm going to place my title right in the middle of the journaling spot, and the title for this is Boy Racer. Now, when I looked at the alphas, these are just some black foam alphas that I had in my stash. With regards to those, I didn't have enough. I didn't have a capital B and a capital R, so I thought I'd mix it up a bit, and that's another great tip as well. So if you haven't got upper and lowercase, a sufficient amount of upper and lowercase in the alphas, then mix it up. make it look like it's supposed to be like that. So next I've just added some red ribbon on, and I'm just creating a banner across the layout, and I've just used some of the same paper pack to create some, just cut some little triangles, and I'm just using some of the triangle pieces up to the top of the left of the photo as well, and I'm just using glossy accents to stick those down. I always find that seems to be one of the best glues for me anyway. Is the glossy accents, and it does tend to dry pretty quick, so it gives you enough room to sort of maneuver items on your page if you need to. And I'm just using some of the same red ribbon to thread my tag, and I just staple that in place. So if you try and thread it through, sometimes it splits the tag, so I just use the staple. So that card that I just showed you there, I wanted to use it on this layout. However, it was pink, and there wasn't really a massive accent of pink in this. And I'm quite happy to use pink on boy layouts, to be honest with you. So here I'm just using some clear photo overlays. These are from Simple Stories. Yeah, so that card that I wanted to use, I just couldn't make it work on here. However, I really like the sentiment on the card, so I thought, well, I'll just grab some alphas, and I'm going to use that almost like a subtitle. And I decide to use that top right hand circle as my guide, and I spell out "choose your own adventure." So that was the writing from that card. And you'll see there I'd fussy cut the little camera out of the 3x4 cut apart sheet as well. So next I'm just going to add my journaling on, and I'm just using a Beryl handwriting pen. Takes me back to my school days, those Beryl pens. And don't worry, I don't make you watch me journal all of this. And then I just add on some messy lines, just to add another bit of interest, and to take some of the white out of this as well. And just pulling up those edges. And I can't stop myself from doing this, but I think a lot of the time if you're using a white background, it can be needed, because the layout just looks like it floats off the edge of the page. So just doing my messy lines around only the top part of the border, top part of the page, and I'm finished. So I appreciate you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this process. Don't forget, on the UK Scrap Addicts, we've got loads more talented ladies over on the blog, on YouTube and on Instagram. So make sure that you follow along, and I'll see you all on my next video. Bye!